today, so what do we? There we go. We're going for a tram ride. Yeah, we're going for a tram ride. Isn't that good? I think Wilson's driving. Oh, Wilson, what are you doing, Wilson? You make a lot of noise, Wilson. Oh, mate, the vibrations. It's about bad vibrations. I thought Jack and Howard had bad vibrators. Oh my God. Right, here we are. We're at the end of the line. This is Dulwich Hill. This is where I used to come out here with my father 60 years ago. On the train. Yes, I used to drive a train here with my father 60 years ago.
Dulwich Hill. Alight here for T3 Bankstown line trains from Dulwich Hill Station and for buses towards Dulwich and Kent.
Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, there we go, there's the tram, right? And those stairs never used to be there. So what used to happen, that railway line went straight through there, went round the corner where those steps are, and there was 2 tracks here actually. The second track was here where the platform is, and this is where the 2 tracks were for Darling Harbour, and this is how the trains used to get into Darling Harbour. So when we go back this way up the front, I'll be sitting there showing you. So anyway, I'll get back on again because I'm not going to miss this one. I did this once before. I got off the bloody tram and they took off without me. So yeah, this is a Sydney tram. This is one of the ones that fell apart just after the COVID-19, and they had to take them off the tracks and they get them rebuilt, and they had the New South Wales government had to run buses until they fixed them all. And personally, I think they just took a few of the bad sections out. See, these are only 1, 2, 3, 4 sections long, 2 dries and 2 trailers. I remember they used to, oh no, they were that long. I don't know about them. I call the tram driver Wilson. So yes, they lock themselves in. See, big bad bloke like me. Anyway, we'll sit down up the front here this time, and we shouldn't get any sun reflection. He has a very cool job. He just sits there, puts up his blind in a minute, hopefully. And here's his little office. I mean, you could have think. Anyway, these are the trams that broke down and fell apart actually. They had to fix up all the splits or something in the bodies. And so Dulwich Hill, it's a southwestern platform station. Sorry, southwestern area. So say Dulwich Hill line is Dulwich Hill Station. Dulwich Hill. You can look it up on a Google map. There's Dulwich Hill RSL Club, Dulwich Hill Sports Club, Dulwich Hill Hotel, Royal Hotel, Dulwich Hill, Canterbury Bankstown Club is at Dulwich Hill. It's one of those sort of suburbs. It's a junction for everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up here towards the front. See, all this here is glare that you're looking at. So there's reflections, and it's because the sun's out there. But I'll move up there in a minute. Let's have a look. There he goes. So up here we've got a single track here, and then when we go straight ahead it'll turn into a double track. And that's where it used to be a double track. It's only him on the train, there's no guard. Let's have a look. up this. He's got cameras down the side. See, it used to be a double track. So that's where it used to be. You see that bogus there? That's where it used to stay parallel. We're doing 45 k's an hour. He's like he's a truck driver, but he doesn't need all the other crap. You know what the weird thing is? This railway line is cut off from the rest. But when you think about it, see there you can see the two back end of the train. That's the Thames on the back of the train. So he can see if there's anybody. See there?
Dulwich Grove. A light here for buses towards Canterbury and Marrickville from New Canterbury Road. For your safety, please hold on at all times.
I'll just push up against the window, it might be easier. Anyway, when I was a kid I used to come through here with my father on a steam train in 1966. And we used to go around to Darling Harbour. Well, this goes right through Darling Harbour. And the old railway yard of Darling Harbour is now a bunch of high-rise buildings. This is so difficult. You'll notice that the view, because for some strange reason, there's a bad area. The chat's on there. You can come in on the chat if you want to. This guy just loves sitting on the brakes. He brakes before the station and then he...
Waratah Mills. For your safety, please hold on at all times.
Waratah Mills was a flour mill mob. That's what I call mills, because this is where the flour mills used to be. Back at Canterbury, coming into the back of Ashfield and all that sort of thing. They're up here on the left-hand side, I think. I really don't know this area that well. I think this one here is the old mill. The flour mills. Yeah, they. Yes, Lewisham West. Yeah, that's definitely the old flour mills. Flour Munco Scott Limited. Lewisham West. Flour Munco MUNCO. Interesting. Hang on. They don't really set it up for people to look out the window here. I hope you do enjoy little tram videos, because I don't really do trams. I really should have a camera tripod here. Camera tripod, is what I'm trying to say. Here we go, we're going over Parramatta Road. And we're at Schoolboy Station. No, it's actually called Taverner's Hill because all the breweries used to have their taverns around here. And that's Taverner's Hill over that way, which is to the east of the tram track. Up top of the hill was Taverner's Hill. And they used to brew all the grain up there because it's on top of the hill. So when the wagons left with the full barrels of beer, the horse, there's another, they could actually go downhill because Taverner's Hill was the highest hill between the city to Taverner's Hill and out as far as Potts Hill at Lidcombe. So therefore then they put the brewery up top of the hill, so when they left, the horses didn't have to drag it uphill anywhere. It was downhill everywhere, because when they bring the brewery grain in, it's lighter than when it's wet. So that's why it's called Taverner's Hill. It was put on top of the hill because the horses couldn't get up the hill. Just a bit of common sense, you know. But today's youth, they don't think of that. See, Marion Street, Leichhardt, is the name of the main street of Leichhardt.
For your safety, please hold on at all times.
Yes, I'm holding on. I've got the handrail behind the backside. There's always somebody getting, the dad and the baby getting on. We're at Hawthorne. And you say, why would you call it Hawthorne? It's not Hawthorne, Victoria. It's Hawthorne Street. There's a street called Hawthorne.
For your safety, please hold on at all times.
Anyway, I'm going to sit up there anyway. Oh, so you got a great big bloody wiper blade in the road, see? And over here, look, you got a yellow bar and a black bar and... See, another tram. Tram's going to be 5 minutes. They'll just keep going until they stop. Anyway, I'm just going to do this little 15-minute tram. So it's Dulwich Hill back into the city, but I'm not going to go that far. Oh, I'll probably come out here and do it again with a camera stand. That'd be the best way to do it. Get the tripod out. And I'll get the other camera out. Do not stand behind the cabin. See, look, I'm not even supposed to be standing there. See? And you're all trying to make me stand there. Oh, I don't know. No, anyway, listen, this is Hominoid. Hello to Wilson. He's on his way home to Coffs Harbour on this very day. Say hello to Wilson. Good to meet you today. Hello to Jack and Howard and Jess and, of course, Cosmic Rorder, the Coyote King. He's king of the coyotes over there in New Mexico and Albuquerque. And hello there to everybody else I know. And also to Fred and his girlfriend, his wife, and his girlfriend, and his 20 children, Fred, yeah. So, yeah, all the best, everybody. No, that's a wall. It's not an apartment, it's just a wall. It's a tin wall. I don't know what it's about, but anyway, I think it's getting noise down. Probably because of the level crossing. Let's have a look. Oh no, it is. It's a shed. I don't know this area at all. Oh. we go, Centre Points. Anyway, I'm getting the pain in the belly. I want to go and get something to eat. Have a good day. From me, Mr. Homewood. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. And, hello, this is where they park the trams. Oh, look, it's a tram yard. Look. Look, there's the fence they lock them in. Look. See? That's the YMS they lock all the trams in. Look. All the way down here, there's a big railway yard. Of course, this is Lilyfield Road up there. And this is where the goods trains used to come in. Oh, hang on. You can see it. There's the train drivers. There's the substation. Oh, this is the main terminal. Used to be, oh, look at all the trams over there. Can you see them? Look, they're over there. Let's give us a look. Let's see if I can get that over there. There we go. Look at all the trams, see? Trams everywhere. And this is Lilyfield. So this is where all the trams are stored. And when they first built the railway line and had the first trams going, the trams used to be... I did say goodbye. Oh, well, okay, all right. Okay, I'll keep going. This is the overpass of the Murray Street into Anzac Bridge. There's cars going overhead up above. And they had the first couple of trams they had, which were originally Italian company, I think. And they used to go around there near Darling Harbour, and they had their depot in there, and then they cleared that out after they built all this tram yard out here. A lot of people don't realise there used to be a tram yard at Darling Harbour at Murray Street, and it only had fish market. Then they'd screw over a set of overs and then go back. So the same rail as 3801 used to go over, see? Around into Darling Harbour. When 3801 used to come into here, 3801 used to come through here, Lilyfield, and there's the Anzac Bridge over there,
For your safety, please hold on
or somewhere. You can see it somewhere. There's a bloke standing over there in the marquee. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what's going on out here. Oh, there's the Anzac Bridge over there. Great big tall looking thing. That's the new M5. So that's the new motorway that's stopped up. This is the back of Lily Harold Park. Anyway, 3801 come around here, and it used to come around here and go back out onto the railway line at the back of the funeral place at Central. It used to come out underneath the Parramatta Broadway and come out the tunnel there, and then it'd go back down to Sydney and we'd come back around to Canterbury, then come back around here and come around the circle again. But they since got that bit of railway line off between where this tram comes out from Haymarket and then turns hard right to Darling Harbour. Well, if you turn around and go back the other way, you go straight ahead. Instead of turning left into Chinatown or Haymarket, you'd go straight ahead underneath Broadway. You can see it on a Google Sydney map. You can still see the old railway corridor there with the old signal box. And that's where people that's how the trains used to go around the circle. And that's how they used to enter Darling Harbour. But now, like everything else, they've chopped it all up and made nothing out of it. So, but unfortunately, this is all full of reflections and there's not much you can do about it. That's why it's the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And Bridge Road at Glebe is a road that heads down to Darling Harbour to lead towards the Sydney Harbour Bridge. So they call it Bridge Road. There it is down there, you can really see it. Now up here you've got a set of points. This is where they first used to terminate this tram, when it first left Central. And it used to come up to, before it got to this bridge, they used to terminate it and send it back. And that's Wentworth Dogs over there. And there's the sports field. And there's a field over there. And this is the bridge. This is that famous bridge you see on the TV commercials for car insurance, where you see the tram go over a bridge over a park, and it's got all the arches under it. This is it. And it's called Wentworth Park. It was the next station back, I think, must have the set of points. That's where you used to switch over. You come around here, this is Wentworth Park, and then the next one I think is, oh no, that's it here. Here they go. This is where they used to cross over. And the tram stopped. Right, when they come out from Sydney, when they first opened this line, they come in this way to here, terminate and go back. So they come in from that way, driver will come up to this front end and now drive forward and set the points or levers switches this way. And this is as far as the tram used to go when it first started here in Sydney. Where we just come from is the final extension, which was 30 years ago, and it took them 20 years to get there because of the bullshit and the red tape and councils and whatever else. And then the one around the corner, that above us is the bridge, the Anzac Bridge. And this is the fish market. And as I said, this is where my dad used to bring me around here in the steam train. And something you all never ever experienced. I was just lucky. If you like riding around the steam train, well, I was lucky enough to come into here when it was still steam engines. And none of this stuff here was here. It was just, it was a freight railway line. There was no platforms and no nothing. I love talking over a PA system. It doesn't give you the shits. So there's the stairs getting out. I'll sit in there. Thanks. Yeah, a lot of this Japanese, so I'll take my seat. Anyway, trams getting full. Home over that. Imagine living there, and there's the tram stop. There's the fish market. Sydney Fish Market, straight over there, that way. Can't show it, you can't see it, it's just over there, just trust me. And then we go around here, around the corner, and then we've got the Star City Casino, so you can go around to that. See, used to be 3 tracks through here because there's plenty of... Well, this here is Johnson Street Square. I forgot about this one. Look at all the Chinese getting on. Chinese everywhere. This is the new... John Street Square is actually about a dozen high-rise units with several thousand units in them, and the majority of them are Chinese. All the Asians love being in the high-rise units around the city. They don't like being out in the suburbs. They like like being in China. You know, they all live in high-rise units and all get in cram into a metro, and that's what they're used to, you know. and put them in a house so they'd bring back out, they'd probably be frightened. But anyway, probably be scared to death. Look how much digging out there to dig all that out, eh? Look at that. All hand blasted out. Look at all the dynamite cuts. Oh, you can see it all. Makes you wonder. If you want to see from Star Casino back round to Central, check out the next video. Yeah, Star City Casino. I'll show you something you're interested too. Where another steam train used to run. I remember when Star City Casino here first opened. There you go. Bye. Suck up, bitch. She's looking at me, but she wouldn't wave. Right. So here's Star City Casino. They've got all these buses. Cabramatta Fairfield 99, the Star Express bus. Cabramatta the Fairfield. Now, you're going to wonder why all these people are getting on a bus and they go directly from Star City to Fairfield and Cabramatta. They're all Asian, right? And Cabramatta and Fairfield is a very heavy Asian area, and they all love to gamble, and they like a little bit of be spoiled. Now, they don't want to get on a train because the train takes them from there into Central, and then they've got to get over here to Star City Casino. Now, Star City Casino probably gets $1,000 or $2,000 out of each of these customers, and there's 10 of them, so they're $10,000, maybe $20,000 in one day. You don't know how much they spend. Some of these Asians, they spend a lot of money in the casino. Today, on a Friday afternoon. See, look, Asians again. Right? Another Asian. Asians love their gambling. It's relaxing for them. So what they do, they give them a drive-through special bus. Let's have a look. See, look. See? thestarcity.com, the Star Express, and they're just all Asians. Just call 1300 658 689 and you get a ride on the bus. So they're like there on the door, see? It says Cabramatta Fairfield. And that's what they do. So here's your tram here. It's the one where we got off. And the other one going the other way where I first went down is over there. Which no one's ever on. There's a bloody escalator. There's a freaking escalator. Oh, the escalator's across the tracks, that's right. You can walk up the stairs on this side, but what they've got, because when people come in there from the other way, see, another Chinese, Asian, or whatever, gamble. See? And this is what you do. When you come in from Sydney City, you come in on this one. When you go back on that one. But what they did, they got smart. Put the drinks and the chips on this side for when you first arrive. That's a bit dumb, but they've also got them over there. So this side is the only side with an escalator. Whoop. Just come right in there behind me. I just walked across those tram tracks. There you go. Look at all the Asians getting on. It's mainly Asians that gamble here. Let's have a look. When they get off the tram, let's have a look to see how many Asians, how many white Caucasians and how many black Negroes and how many whatever else get off. I think you're going to find it mainly it's all Chinese and Asians. Not a lot of Japanese, but Chinese and Thais and all them. Man, have they rebuilt this since I was here. This is absolutely different. Absolutely different. Let's have a look. This is nothing to what it used to be. I remember it was a dodgy little exit escalator from the tram, and then used to, this over here is where the original Star City used to be, was out there. Now that great big monstrosity is Barangaroo. Now that's named after the girlfriend of the Aboriginal boy that was taken to learn English with Governor Macquarie and Governor Phillip. And Barangaroo was a girlfriend of the boy who was named after where the site or where the Opera House is. Now, do you know where the Opera House is in Sydney? Do you know the name of the point, the ground that the Opera House sits on? Well, that's the boy's name. And this Barangaroo is named after her, the boyfriend and the girlfriend. The two first Aboriginals really to have any serious contact with a white man back in 1800. Anyway, when they were building this place, Star City Casino, way back in the 1980s, late 80s and early 90s, Star City Casino used to be there. It's now a block of apartments. And right down the very back of it was Star City Casino. And that building right there was the beginning of Foxtel. Yes, that's the original building there for Foxtel, because when we come here, we could see Foxtel written out the front and had a security guard there. So now Foxtel has moved out to Moore Park, out to the showgrounds, or wherever else they moved to. And that's where they've gone. So that was obviously 30 years ago. And Galaxy TV used to be over the back on Murray Street at Piedmont, but they went redundant. But anyway, there's that great big huge Barangaroo, which is, I think it's 50, 60 stories, but look, it's even bigger than that building next door to it. And it's bigger than Centrepoint Tower. Now, we can't really get the idea how big that is. Look at the one high-rise building over there in the background, just across the harbour. And it's only 1/10 the height. So, must be 150 stories, because each of those windows are 1 story. So, I'm not even going to count. That's something for you to do. You can go Barangaroo. B-U-R. Right? Barangaroo. Anyway, just look it up. It's under Kerry Packer's son, James Packer. He owns it. So there you go. Anyway, well, this is where Star City Casino, that originally used to be the outside window, as you can tell by looking at it. See, because there's no doors on it. And that was the original outside. And then now they built this over and built all this. This was never here. This is where we used to first walk in and go up and get in. So yeah, they've built a lot of it in. Anyway, it's an interesting place. It's not like American casinos. It's boringly Australian. But I'm not allowed to take a camera in there. Harbourside Foyer, ground level, Star City, the Star Grand Hotel, Grand Foyer and Casino, the Star Grand Residence, the Darling, Cafe Court, Sydney Lyric, which is a famous theatre. Sorry, I didn't thought you could see all that. There we go. Ground level. Sydney Grand Hotel, Grand Port, Grand Residence, Darling Harbour. Capo Court, Sydney Lyric. Lyric Theatre was when they have a lot of funny, actors come in and play a part. Dining Casino, Taxi, Bus and Rail, exit to Parama Road. Now that's not Piranha, that's Parama. So that's lower ground. But anyway, there you go. Oh, that's it there for me from Hominoid. I'm going to go to the casino. I'm going to go have a look. Now they've got cameras. Look, they have got cameras. Camera. Look, there's little cameras everywhere. Oh, see? Look. Camera. Look at them all. You think I'm bad with my cameras? Oh, man, I haven't been up here since they had the 2 twin escalators going up, and I wouldn't even know where they were. I wouldn't even know which part I'm coming in on now. Oh, God. Wilson, did you lose your balls, mate? Or were they Howards and Jacks? I don't know. All right, I'm going to sign off. See you later. Bye for me, Hominoid. Oh, look, it's Chinese festival. See you later. Bye.